Welcome back. What I'm hoping to show you today, if all turns out good, is a little bit of weathering to the track. I've basically borrowed an airbrush compressor system from a friend at work. Their husband's kindly borrowed for me. So yeah, I've done a little bit of weathering yesterday. Not on here obviously, but on something else, just to sort of get a bit of practice in. But what I'm going to try and do is these two lines here. I'm going to attempt to do some weathering of the track. So sit back, enjoy, and see what mistakes, if any, I'm sure there will be, that I make throughout this video. But hopefully we'll have a good desired result. Okay, sit back and enjoy. Okay, so I don't know if you can see it from there, but obviously I've done the sort of sleeper grind weathering, and what I'm trying to do now is put in like an oily stain down the centre of the track. There we go, it's starting to come through now. Not too sure if you can see that from there, so there we go, it becomes a bit daft. I'm going to try and attempt to show you what I'm trying to do. Okay, so what effectively I've done then is these two tracks have been weathered, and what I'm doing now is putting the oil slick fuel deposit type marks along the centre of the track on the ballast beams. And I think, as you can see already, it does make a huge difference compared to just a bare bones one. So this is sleeper grime that I've put on here. It might be a bit heavy, who knows, you know, this is obviously the first time for me to be doing all this, so it might be a little bit excessive, but this is an older track anyway, so I expect a lot more grime and dirt on this one anyway, as in with the real life one. And then again on this one, what I've tried to do, like I just mentioned, is just try and get the oil marking, the staining sort of thing over the years that happens. It's trying to have that effect. Okay, so I hope that gives you a bit of an idea. Let's see if I can do two things at once. My wife keeps telling me I don't, but never mind. Let's have a look. Okay, I'm going to put this camera down because it takes a bit of a skill to try and do this. So what I'll do is I'll put this back over there and finish off these two lines. Just cable on the other side of it, there we go. It is quite difficult to try and keep this in the centre of the track. Okay, so let's see what we have then. So the normal track has been down for about 6 to 8 months now, and that's an experiment just to try and get used to using the airbrush and the paints. And this is my attempt at trying to weather the track. So, what do you think? Too little? Too much? I mean, for this one, obviously, like I said before, you know, it's an older track sort of thing, so it's going to have lots of wear and dirt and grime and oil and all that sort of stuff, because it's such an older sort of track in real life. But I think I've done a relatively good job, as opposed to obviously the new untouched track that's going to be going against the platform, and then obviously this one with the sleeper grime and the weathered black oil staining. Okay, so I think it looks good. There's a few areas that could be improved on, I'm sure, but as a relatively new guy to all this anyway, everything that I do on here is pretty much new for the first time, so it's all a learning curve. Yeah, we all have to learn by mistakes and stuff, and obviously things might get corrected later on, but no, I think this looks good. So I know it's not meant to be a tutorial of any sense, because there's that many out there, and I'm sure you can look for the appropriate ones yourself. The one I looked at for this one was the Everard Junction. He does really good weathering on his tracks and sidings and TND and stuff. So I've taken quite a bit of inspiration from him. Well, there we go, gents. So that's the track for now. I might move on to doing platform 2 in a little while, because I had a look at that a few weeks ago and took a couple of photos, and yeah, that is quite a muggy old track, so I might have a go at that in a minute. So what started all this off? Well, basically, if I can find out where he is, he's over there. Let me bring this 37 back. So the Class 37 then, what I've done is I've attached it to my Great Western coaches for now. Basically I use the 37s, I've DCC'd it, and I use that now as my main track tester. Bought it for 25 quid in one of the old Locomotive meets that they have in Wootton Bassett. It was an old DC analog, but as you can see, I'll just stop it there. So this is what my attempt at doing a weathering on a Loco. So here we have a Rail Freight Class 37. It was pretty much as new. It wasn't exactly new, you know, it had obviously been used second hand sort of thing. I essentially stripped this item down. I cleaned out all the motor, the magnets, the bushes, everything. The wheels and everything are all cleaned and get all the grime and dirt and everything that accumulated on over the years. It's had new traction tyres put in. I've DCC'd it so I can have it running as a test train on this track now, as I don't use the Virgin HSDs anymore. Yesterday, obviously, my paints arrived, and obviously the air compressor that I borrowed. I thought I'd have a bit of a test, a bit of a practice. Did some stuff on the paper first, obviously, and then I thought, sod it, this thing's only for messing about with. So I had to go weathering it. So what we've got on there basically is, again, sort of like the sleeper grime sort of base coat down by the fuel tanks, the bogies, and I've put a little bit onto the grills, and then I've used some black matte weather to sort of highlight the upper grills here, and on the exhaust, and again on the grills there. And as you can see, I also had some brake dust paint. I'm not very good at doing artist type stuff, paint work, that sort of stuff. Anyway, you know, I mean, if I want to paint something, that's great, sort of thing. But doing this weathering and stuff that on top of an already coated item is quite a new experience for me. But I think using this airbrush, I've probably captured it quite well. I mean, it's not prototypical by any means. It's just my interpretation of just dirt, dust, grime. But no, I think she's turned out quite good, considering. See if we can get around the other side for you. So there's quite a good shot there. And obviously the front. Again, just put lots of weathering on it. probably a little bit over the top in some cases, but I'm just trying to make this look as though it's been overused, not much attention paid to it, sort of thing, because it's pretty much the last of the line, so to speak, and it just gets used and abused. But there we go. So that inspired me then to come on to doing these tracks this morning, and yeah, I think once we start meddling around with the rest of the stuff, this will look quite good, I think. So I hope you enjoyed the video. It's a bit sort of catchy in places. I do apologise, I had to turn the video off halfway through, that the battery went dead, but I think you still got an overall experience of what I've tried to recreate. But yeah, okay, many thanks. Any comments, hints, tips, please do put them down. Your comments are very welcome, sort of thing, and hoping to improve on my skill set as I continue to build the Swindon station. Many thanks for your time, and catch you again. Bye.